Good evening, welcome to Marty's Tying Bench. Tonight I'm putting together the Vice Squad 6-packs for October 11th. This is a Rojo Midge, also known as a Rojo Midge if you just moved here from New Hampshire. And it's available in a number of colors. This one's one we're going to tie Tuesday is red. It's a Garcia pattern. You can use it in lakes as a chironomid. It works very well in the rivers. Tied in red, chartreuse, black, lots of different colors. This is a size 18 Dai Riki 270. Now this is an extra long shank, so this is almost like a 16 at least. And you want to tie it in some smaller sizes too, but this one's going to be better for demonstration and make a better size for the kit. Now I've got just a glass killer caddis bead, plain red. Thread needs to be a fine thread, 070 UTC. And what I'm going to do is tie in some just carded Antron yarn. Your kit's going to have a short hank of it straight off of the card, but what you're going to want to do is divide this in half. So get it started, and then you can just grab one strand and kind of slide it out, and then what's in your other hand will be your other thickness. And this will be plenty to tie half a dozen. Now if you give this stuff a twist, you can kind of tame it, get it to sit together. I'm just going to put a little bit of it out the front and just try and keep one more layer of thread. I'll lift that up out of the way and tie a whip finish. And I'm going to put a few extra wraps on this. I want to build it up right behind the eye. So what that's going to do is stand those fibers up a little bit and away from the eye of the hook, make it a little easier to thread. Now, I'm just going to trim all of that, slide the bead forward, and restart the thread. Now I've got some ultra wire, red, small, and I'm just going to lay that against the thread so I can catch it and start tying it on my side of the hook. You see how I kind of let the thread go flat? That's good. You want a smooth body so you can get a nice smooth ribbing. So one layer to the back, and don't worry about getting down onto the bend of the hook. Just as soon as it starts bending, that's far enough. Now another layer coming forward. Should take about 5 wraps to get to the front, maybe 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I pass that one in front of my thread. So when I pick up my thread, make a few wraps, I've tied in that wire. But I'm not going to trim it just yet. When you trim that wire, you end up with a sharp little stub that can fray your thread when you tie your final whip finish. Now I'm going to get a couple of strands of Peacock. And tie those in right behind the bead. And now I've made a little bit of a turtleneck back. See that flat spot I've made behind the bead? I'm going to wrap my Peacock from back to front, but each of these turns is in front of my red thread. Now when I come through, I'm going to come one right through the middle of the bundle and then one right behind the bead, and then it's counter wrapped. That'll be nice and tough. Tie your whip finish right behind the glass bead, and I'm going to tie 2 of them. If you have head cement, which we usually don't bring to Vice Squad, it would be a good thing to apply. Now I'm just going to twist my wire till it breaks. And trim these so that they're about the same length as the bead plus the Peacock. And there you have a Rojo Midge, red.